Alhaji Damagum of blessed moment. His clarity of thought, discipline, and peace belief in Nigeria's democratic promise shaped not only my outlook, but also my lifelong commitment to the ideals of this great party and the Nigerian project. This gathering is more than symbolic. It is an affirmation that the People's Democratic Party is alive, resolute, and focused on reclaiming its rightful place at the center of Nigeria's political life. But first, we must honor the sacrifices of our party's founding visionaries, and we remember with profound respect the brave architects of our party's foundation, the likes of Dr. Alex Kweme, whose moral courage and intellect led the G34 in challenging military dictatorship. Chief Solomon Lad, our first national chairman, whose breathed building spirit united our diversity. Alhaji Damagum, whose vision, discipline, and mentorship shaped a generation of leaders, including myself here. Alhaji Abubakar Rimi, a fearless advocate for democratic governance, whose progressive politics and principled leadership gave voice to and energized the grassroots. The erudite Professor Jerry Gana, whose unflinching voice for justice and democracy continues to inspire us. My list is by no means exhaustive, but I pray and I also pay respect and homage to all our founding fathers and mothers here and the one we are soon to join in good. Indeed, our founding fathers stood firm for democracy at a time when it wasn't popular or even safe to do so. They endure intimidation, harassment, and in some cases face detention. Yet, they choose principle over comfort and conviction over convenience. My dear leaders, party faithful ladies and gentlemen, the PDP was not born out of convenience. It was born out of necessity to dismantle authoritarianism and restore democratic governance. Since our historic founding in August 1998, the PDP's journey has been marked by triumphs and trials. Like any living institution, we have faced internal rifts, betrayals, and moments of national disappointment. In 2013, we witnessed one of such practices that shook us to our very core. The group of party leaders walked away from our party seeking new alliances. Today, we witness yet another. But history reminds us that splinters may form, but they do not define the tree. Movements built on political expediency collapse when confronted by lasting values, which the PDP has. As a party, we do not respond to these challenges with bitterness, though they are often unpleasant. Instead, we rest in the assurance that the People's Democratic Party remains the only political platform in Nigeria whose foundation was built on national consensus, democratic inclusion, and a clear vision for Nigeria's future to return to power to the people. We are not easily shaken because our roots run deep. The PDP offers More than a political structure, it embodies ideological clarity, resilience of spirit, and the staying power to stand and overcome turbulent winds. But we must also confront the hard truth. Much of the injury the PDP has suffered has been self-inflicted. From the Obasanjo era to this moment, we have too often jettisoned ideology in favor of personal ambition. This has cost us dearly. Yet, there is still a beauty that exists only in the PDP. Our founding vision, our commitment to internal democracy, and our true national outlook. These are not ordinary attributes. They are the very pillars that made and have sustained the PDP at the bedrock of Nigeria's democratic journey. As you can see, we are the only party standing since 1998. This remains our guiding strength. However, let it be said and known that our doors remain open to those who wish to return. And it is my earnest prayer that in their return, they may rediscover themselves. After all, we are still the party that gave many their first political home. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we must not lose sight of the bigger picture. The People's Democratic Party was never conceived as a mere vehicle for political ambition. It was born out of national crisis of conscience when the late Chief Bola Ige famously described those 5 political parties as 5 fingers of a leprous hand. It was a dummy indictment of their indistinguishable emptiness. The PDP then emerged to offer the nation a credible alternative, rooted in principle, moral, and ideological clarity, and broad-based national consensus. And indeed, that critical moment in our history, the PDP rescued Nigeria from bleak fate. Today, again, Nigeria is in dire need of direction. Our democratic values are under strain because of living crisis of people. The younger generation is losing faith in leadership, and the economy continues to suffer in depressing stagnancy. In this moment, as in times of the past, the PDP must rise as a vessel of real hope and a voice of reason. This conference is therefore not a formality, but a strategic reckoning. It gives us the opportunity to realign with our core values of discipline, loyalty, inclusive governance, and policy-driven leadership. We have spent too much trying to reconcile. Now we must truly do it and move forward. Let us draw renewed strength and purpose from the wisdom of our founding fathers gathered here today. Let us leave this hall not merely with speeches, but as sons and daughters who have been guided, corrected, and inspired by elders, resolved to build our party and reclaim our national mandate, with the ultimate goal of healing and rebuilding a nation that has been badly beaten and deeply fractured. I thank every party member for standing firm. I honor our founding fathers for their sacrifices that still light our path. And I give you this assurance that under your guidance, with the determination of millions of loyal members across the country, we will not fail. We will rise to the challenge, and yes, the center will hold again. To our members remain resilient. Our past has proven that self-inflicted wounds can be healed if we return to our core and rise above personal interests. There remains a bright and redemptive future for the PDP and Nigeria. I want to use this opportunity, which has not been in my speech, to also use this opportunity to tell our members, PDP is one. If you belong to PDP, you belong to PDP. If you can't have two parties at a time, it's better you either stay or leave us in peace. We will pick our pieces to make sure that we are one. Thank you very much.